This month, I want to teach you how to clean a troop tent properly. Obviously, the best place to do this is outside, but after a December campout, how many nice days are you going to get to clean a tent? The best place to do it is inside in a nice 10 by 10 foot area. In this case, for me, it was my basement. It could be a spare bedroom, a living room, a garage. As long as your parents are okay with moving some furniture around, then you have the room that you need. I also recommend going to Ollie's or Harbor Freight and buying a cheap 10 by 10 tarp to protect your floors from getting wet.
We start by setting up the tent to let it dry. Don't forget to lay out the tent poles, stakes, and bags. When you're cleaning your tent, make sure to let your rainfly and ground tarp dry as well. I hung mine up, but you can also just lay it out flat. Now time to clean. In a bucket, mix together cold water and mild soap. You don't want to use laundry soap because that has perfumes in it and it can attract insects and other animals. An aggressive dish soap like Dawn may also damage the tent's waterproof coating. Unscented Woolite or dollar store dish soap will work just fine. Start by sweeping out any loose debris and garbage inside of the tent. Wet a sponge and start cleaning. A scrub brush with very light pressure may be necessary to clean some of the harder spots. Don't forget the walls. I don't know how mud gets on them, but it does. Once you're done cleaning the inside, it's time to focus on cleaning the outside. Start by tilting the tent on its side and cleaning the underside of the tent. Be careful not to put too much weight on the tent. You don't want to bend any of the poles. If you don't think you can do this without bending the poles, just take the poles out, lay it flat, and clean the bottom. Next, move to the exterior walls. The front lip collects a lot of mud. Do not forget to clean under the zipper flap. Sometimes mud can get on the mesh of the tent. To clean that, you can just use your brother's toothbrush. Now, this next step is often forgotten. Remember to clean the poles and the stakes. Now, perform all of these cleaning steps, but on your rainfly. When the tent and the rainfly are clean and dry, fold them up and put them back in the bag. Now we're going to turn our attention to the ground tarp. I want these clean if they don't need to be spotless. You might be able to do a first pass with a sponge when the ground tarp is hanging, but if you do, you'll need someone to stand on the other side and hold it tight. Then lay your tarp on your cleaning tarp and give it a final cleansing. When you're done cleaning, fold up the ground tarp neatly and tightly.
Remember, a scout is clean. We want our tents to be clean too.